Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Kansas City. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target.
2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
These two.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. Gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 68 yards. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Steelers' 7-yard line.
Throwing now. Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Throwing is Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Mahomes back. That'll be caught. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short. And this remains a 6-0 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hey, 88.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yes, 300.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
No. 319.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his tight end. That's Fryermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
First down for Aaron. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 6-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, going to put the finishing touches on. It's 1st and goal. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, Rodgers.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. The offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. In middle, he's got Kelsey.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Yellow.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Got him in. It's Kelsey. Complete. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Chiefs going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's good for a Kansas City
Yellow.
Chiefs.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rodgers to throw.
32-yard line.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Steelers first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Freiermuth.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build some.
To the goal line and in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. A huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. A first down throw from Rodgers. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
They're on 46-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The Steelers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Rodgers. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Now Rodgers. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Brian Cook up in the safety spot to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Play action
7.
now with Rodgers. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Brings up
Second down, Rodgers.
the 30-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's a gain of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
And the Steeler
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Complete, Metcalf with the grab. And the Steelers are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the 6-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have got to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. Now Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nico Remigio to bring it back. solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yellow.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be second down.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. And that is incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. They're to bat that one away.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
158.
Now Gainwell. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go here in Baltimore. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Real quick.
On play action, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Baltimore first down.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Michael Dana brings him down.
A gain of 5 brings up
Second and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Taking off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. From the 34-yard line. Here's second and 9. They're going to go right back to Henry. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
Brings up third and 6.
On third down, Jackson. On a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Open right side is likely. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Baltimore.
Baltimore 1st down.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson going to give it up on the pop pass. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Opportunity here to make up for that fumble return from earlier. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Left side. It's caught by Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Mahomes pass intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, Mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chiefs' 30-yard line.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. 4th out left. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down. Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Off the play fake. Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another 1st down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And a Baltimore first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Baltimore
First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football at their own 40. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Now Mahomes. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Nico Remigio going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 10.
They go play action with Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Was there defensively.
Yellow.
Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
Gain of 26 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll push forward for about a yard. Malachi starts there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.